Hello guys, here's the way how to install Scratch on desktop. That's in your Windows 10. So make sure you have Windows 10 or Windows. When it comes from Windows 10, it can also work when you use Microsoft Store. So here we go how to say this. So here we go. And first, you try to gonna do this. So if you want to follow mine to you want to install Scratch, follow the highlighted item. So first you go to this the Microsoft Store. You click, then you have to find until you found is you have to find until you can find Scratch Desktop. You can also search in here. So I will try to go next one is you have to follow them. Now first is you have to follow your system requirements and the system requirements and try to read the minimum and the recommended recommendations is for the best experience. And the next is to install the app. So when you install the app, so you just click install, then wait until the process is finished. So the bar will reach so long like this until it reaches this value. And you can also pause or cancel the installation. However, that the installation will continue. And if it's already done, it says that this product is installed. You can click launch, or you can also go to Scratch Desktop. You doing this, and you can see, and it will appear in the Start menu. Then it's time to go to the application. Let's go. Click clock until it runs. So you can see. So here we go, some tutorials I've made so you can make a game example. So first, you add a backdrop, and any backdrop you want, such as like sports, if you want to use this, such as an underwater to catch fish. But if it's not listed here, you can also have a paint, so you can make your own. You can also have surprise if you don't know what you want, and you can also use to upload your backdrop if you want to upload your own. But it's always, but you can import or export. So doing this, and then next you do this, such as I want to use like Neon Tunnel. Then this cap is appearing automatically with the name Sprite1. First is you can delete first, then choose a sprite. Use this. Then is the features are the same as backdrop, but the features look the same, and you can see that there's to upload any sprite you want. So just to choose, such as you want to choose such as I use a paddle and a ball. As well, if you make these sprites, then you can move it. Then you can change the size. To change the size, it will be here. To show or hide would be here, and to change their directions would be there. So example of I want to code a ball. So to make sure they can move like this, so so they will work with. Example, I use a when green flag click. So I use to move 10 steps. So they will move, right? And to make sure they won't overflow there, so they can bounce as well. You can know about this, and you can see it's really good. Use them so they will continuously work. So you use forever. So you see that to make sure they will know how to do this is to tell how many degrees you want, or you can point in a random direction, such as you want negative 180 to 180 example. So if you use random, so you use this block, and we will put in here. Unfortunately, if you want to change that example, you want to do this to change the position, so the position will change their cells. So I just do this to 15 steps, so it will be harder to use. So you can see that. So it's more useful like that. The next is to make sure if they bounce of the paddle. So you click if, and there's a boolean, click, and then touching puddle, so you can bounce, so they can do something when they do use these booleans, such as when they pressing the space key, or we touch the color, the blue color, or if they are some things that are more than what. So if they touch the paddle, so they make sure to go to a random direction again. Example use like this 90 to negative 90 to 90, so they can go to a random direction. And then to make sure they go to start randomly, so they can go to the X where they want. So they will go to, this is 0. Actually the specifications are negative 240 to 240, so they can go to random X, or if any position to random, use go to random position. So you can use a turn to turn it, and you can see doing this. So how if they move into the X, so they go to when they are clicking the green flag, so they will always go to the X, so they will go to, so they will always set their X depending on the mouse. This is the mouse X, then it will look like this. So to make sure it's more better, and to see how much is there a word, is you can make a score variable and give a variable name. You can also make a list, which means can make additional blocks or booleans or values for lists you want. Then so if they touch the paddle, so they can choose to add their scores. So to change score by 1, you can also add a sound. You click sound, just is example to start sound 1. You can also add another sound. Example I use a car horn. And you can also record and upload sound. The surprise also works when you the surprise also works like this. So they pick randomly. So to make sure they can reset their scores, make sure at the when the green flag click, set their score to 0. You can see they are working right. And we have a small problem. They make sure to, and if you have problems, you can talk on your comments below. And if you want to continue explaining this, you can subscribe first, or it's actually you want. But however, you have to try with making how to make advanced games, so you can talk in your comments. So if you have any questions, you can talk in the comments, so we can continue our exploration. Then if you're done, you go to file and save to your computer. Give a name on it as well you want. Doesn't working. It will wait first. Okay, example, I will give name of Pong, and then if you want to load your own, if you already saved, click load from your computer. That's come from files. Okay, enough intro or learning. Thank you. But before we end, let's subscribe first. You might need to try this. Okay,